FOC with CCB. That's what's happening right now. Today, in our store, we are staying open till 8 o'clock tonight. The town of Stainer is doing a Christmassy thing. There's a bunch of different stores opening up until 8. Santa Claus is showing up at the cafe about 3 or 4 doors down. So he'll be there for photos. We're doing a sale in store, 25% off your comics, graphic novels, action figures, posters, yeah, stuff like that. So if you can make it down today, if you see this video, it's a 1 day only thing, and yeah, there's Saint Nick. Reminder: we are submitting to the Gabriel Delato private signing. It's 200 Canadian per book. We do pressing here, $20 a book. Yeah. Okay, but you guys came for the pre-sales, the FOC. I just added stuff new this morning. DC added a new Green Lantern. There was some new covers, and I didn't even look to see what the spec deck was. You know, like the hot books coming out. I always use Key Collector, kind of just see like, okay, there's some first appearances here, there, everywhere, that kind of thing. I didn't even look, so I'm wasting my time right now. Just who cares? Let's just look at some stuff. Pre-sales. Go to the CanadianComicBooks.com. Our website here. You won't see this for much longer. That'll be gone tonight. Click on pre-sales, and we'll have our indie comics, our DC, and our Marvel. Let's kick it off with indie. Let's see what's new. Spawn. Spawn sales have increased this last little bit. More people pre-ordering it and buying off the stands. We sold out of the new issue. We've reordered it. It will come back. But I'm not sure why more people are buying it, because we were going through a stint where no one was ordering it. We had one subscriber and nobody was buying any of the copies off the stand, and so we just kind of cut back to one, and then we still sold nothing, so we stopped putting it out, and then all of a sudden people started pre-ordering it. So we're going to be back to putting some on the stands again as well. But this one, they haven't done a ratio variant in such a long time. It's a 1 in 50 virgin variant, and Spawn collectors are crazy for their exclusive stuff. So this might be a hit because it's just out of the blue on a random issue. Maybe something big happens in it. Let's do a read. Blood is won, Spawn has been defeated, and the Vampire Kingdom has ascended. So that could be a big key book. But anyway, a 1 in 50 bundle. If you want 50 copies, they are cheaper than every other comic on the stands. So it's not as bad, but you can get 50 copies and that 1 in 50. And you can mix and match your ratios if you just want all 8 covers, but mixing and matching I think is the best to do. Knights vs. Samurai 4. That's cool. The Guts of a Dragon. And then there's a nice, again, I'm not huge on Bjorn Barnes, but Bjorn works really well with this kind of style, or this kind of material. So that's a really good cover. Savage Dragon. I imagine this will get pushed back because every issue always gets pushed back like 2 to 4 weeks. All the variants are very similar. You get your homage, your blue cover, but there's a bundle if you want all 3. Howl #1, a new little 3-part miniseries. Papa Duke. I was watching Jim Comics. He's on YouTube. He does some cool stuff. He's always doing like the speculator kind of game. But he talked about this company that's plotting some kind of movie with some previous issues that have come out. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? That's what I heard from Jim Comics. So anyway, Papa Duke did a couple of covers. This cover, the D cover, I think is really cool. And Stitches #2. #1 has already come out. American Nature presents #2. It's a little Masters of the Universe, or no, Conan homage. Little indie, undergroundy type thing. Walking Dead. We only have our subscribers. We try. Sometimes I don't waste my time with putting up all the variants and all the covers. Walking Dead, nobody ever buys it, so I'll put the A cover up, but I never end up putting the variants and the bundles. I tried it for the 100 because it was a big issue with Negan, but nobody has been buying that book from us, so I just don't want to spend the time putting up everything. Anyway, if there's something on here that you don't see, you can always reach out to Chelsea or I and say, hey, I'd like this, or I'd like a bundle, or this issue, you never put it up. Anyway, we try our best here, but sometimes it's just not good enough. Cruel Kingdom, a new EC series, 5 issues, a little more fantasy style. He looks kind of, yeah, it's a robot. So I'm thinking this is more like a heavy metal type, more fantasy and whatever. And yeah, so that's fun. They've been selling pretty well. I would like them to sell better because I want more people who are not into indie stuff to give them a shot. But you got a bundle for the first one. You've got your gold foil, your silver foil, your blank, the 2 A and Bs in a bundle. Save 20%. And we did a 1 in 10 J. Stevens homage variant. Rick and Morty has a new special, the New Year's Day. Two covers to choose from. And Chris Farley getting a graphic novel, telling about his tale. His brother has co-written it with Frank Marafino. And you get some different artists working on it. And yeah. Chris Farley, Saturday Night Live fame, acclaimed movie actor. Those Not Afraid, number 1, Glenn Fabry cover. Looks a little creepy, that mask. And then there's a B cover. Godzilla, Monster Piece Theater. I love that you got all the Universal monsters in there. I can't say they would have much effect on the Godzilla, but and you got a Dracula B variant. Sorry there. Expensive book, but a cool book nonetheless. Sonic, The Best of Shadow. It's a one-shot, just reprinting some famed stories. Monster High continues, and I think we only have one buyer on these guys. So, but, one's better than none. Paul Smith's Uncanny X-Men Artist Edition. So it's the big one. All the pages are show the original comic art. Usually there's rubbings and notes and stuff like that. Oh, sorry guys, I keep clicking in and out. These big books we do, I should have put that in the Marvel, but it's put out by IDW. 30% off. So if you want this guy at a discount, we're here for you. Night Watcher number 5. I thought this was a 3-issue run. I do like that cover though, but it's seems to be going a little longer, right? Not 3 issues any longer. And you got your Juniba B variant. The Best of Nobody. This is a character I'm not familiar with the Turtles. I grew up with Turtles. This must have come afterwards. But yeah. Creeping Below, number 2 by Azzarello. Number 1 went into a second print that sold out first print, and it's a story I do want to read because I like Azzarello and I like horror stuff. One day I'll read everything I want to read. And you got your level B variant. Hello Darkness number 6. Diamond is where we get our Boom stuff from. They have been so mixed up the last couple of weeks. We're missing boxes, all that kind of thing. This cover is so gross and awesome. I know when Chelsea does, I think she might be trying to do her video today, if not today, tomorrow. I guarantee this will be on Judge a Book by its cover. She loves gory horror stuff to the nth degree. Hello Darkness C, the Bjorn Barons, little robo horror kind of vibe. Yeah, that Frism one though, that is creepy. A bundle if you want all 3. Remember, we do that. If you want all covers, if you're someone who gets every single cover to a title, we give you a discount on them. So Amazing Spider-Man, you're getting all the covers. Order through us, you get a discount. Jim Henson's Labyrinth number 4. Yeah, I'm a big fan. This thing, I don't know when it's coming out. It's been pushed back. You'll probably see it next week and the week after until they actually figure it out. But I don't think it's due this week, but we keep moving on because people have ordered copies. Lawful number 6. I don't know if people have been ordering this. We had 2 subscribers to... Sorry, I should be drinking some water. We did have some subscribers to this, but we lost the customers. They've canceled their things. Tough times, so we no longer have subscribers to Uncanny Valley. Big Burn number 3. Distillery stuff is continually late, but the people getting it say it's really good reads. Oversized and being really expensive is tough for people right now. So I get it. Life number 4, Missionary number 2. This is long delayed. Unless they're coming out like every 4 months or something, I guess that makes more sense. But yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Missionary. Well, since the Missionary 1 came out. Time Waits number 3 and Through the Red Windows number 1. Still on the back burner, right? Keeps getting pushed back. The Badger. There you go, miniseries with the Badger. John McCrae doing the cover, and that's a good John McCrae cover. Dolphins are there. I don't know. And it's written by Mike Barron, the creator, the longtime writer of Badger. All right, Mark Spears fans, here you go. Return of the Living Dead, Mark Spears cover, affordable. I remember watching Return of the Living Dead on VHS way back when I was young. Some gory stuff in there, but there are 4 different covers to choose from. I do like the D cover. Makes me think of like Jim Mahfood or something like that. But yeah, there's 4 cool covers. But I imagine the Mark Spears one, he's pretty popular right now, will be the big one. An FOC. There's a bundle for all 4. These 2 are limited, so they may be allocated because there's only 500 copies being printed of this. And they didn't give us a number what is being printed, but it's also limited. So these ones are allocated. We're doing a bundle for these 4 only. But if you want to try for these, usually we get our books that we order, but it's not 100%. Altered States Purgatory Grindhouse. You got Linsner, you got Perillo, and Mike Ruth, Canadian, Toronto guy, and a cosplay. All 4 if you want. Barbarella got pushed back. Red Sonja, I think, was also pushed back. Vampirella pushed back. So you've seen these before. And we've got some Xenoscope right here. Tales of Terror. Sonia Mattis cover is pretty cool. Grimm Fairy Tales 92. Ivan Tao. It's such a quirky, unique style. I like it. Sometimes I don't. I don't think Chelsea likes it, but I do. All right, what else from Terror and Fury? A 1 of 3. Johnny Royal cover, a little Campbell Light. Not saying that in a negative way. They just I'm not sure if he was like his understudy or Campbell's trained him, but they did work in the same studio together. And White Tiger Claws Paws Out 1 shot. Chetzutis usually did a lot of Xenoscope covers. I think jumped on to Dynamite now as well. And then lastly, there is Xenoscope 2024 Pinup Special, and it's featuring the Caboose. Just 1 cover for that, surprisingly. All right, DC, let's see what you got to offer. Omnibuses, like I said, big expensive books. We are giving you 30% off cover. Even if we don't have it in the store, it's something you want to order in, we can order it. If it's in print, we will give you 30% off. Just reach out to us. And anyway, we're putting the new ones up there for 30% off. Deadman, Neil Adams, a lot of stuff in there. Doom Patrol Silver Age, and Archer's Quest. The Kevin Smith and Brad Meltzer run was really cool. And Judd Winnick is in there too. Batman 156, Zdarsky and Jimenez, their run is coming to an end. They'll have 1 more issue, and then 158, I believe, is the Jim Lee, Jeff Loeb Hush run. Jeremy Clark variant. Sorry, it's a little smaller, but that's okay. Lozano. I usually really love his covers. This one, not so much. It is cool, but I don't like it as much as the other ones I've seen as of late. But I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I do like it. But initial glance, I wasn't huge sold on it. Tony Daniel, Dan Hipp, Sweater Weather. All the villains in the hot tub or the steam pool, about to get cannonballed. And a bundle. If you want all 5 covers, like I said, you can save 20% off. It's a good deal. 1 in 25 bundle if you want all 6 covers and the ratio. Batman Full Moon number 3. This has been selling better than I thought. Our pre-order sales were low. People still want it. We tried to order some in. It's been a little tough, but number 2 is back in stock actually as of today if you need number 2. But here's 2 covers for that. We just sold a copy of 608, the first print, this morning. Someone came in and grabbed it. But here's your facsimile, a little cheaper. You get a foil one, which will probably do well, and the blank one. I do like this blank with this Batman logo. We'll probably order a few extras because when we do conventions and when artists come into the store, they're always looking for cool blank ones. So this one, I think we'll go in on. And a bundle, save 10% on all 3. Absolute Batman number 4. People love it. We do have 3rd prints. You can now read it at cover price. People have been picking it up, which is great. But you got a Yasmin Putri cover. Whose skull is that? Oh yeah, the party animals have skulls, so I'm an idiot. And Francavilla. Francavilla has fans. I'm not a huge fan. I don't mind this one, but I'm just not a big Francavilla fan. I liked them on Afterlife with Archie, though, I will admit. Get all 3 for 10% off if you want the 1 in 25 bundle. Who did that one? It's not Daniel Warren Johnson. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, the bundle if you want. Absolute Superman number 3. We just added the B cover. We didn't have the image until then. Look, it's Crypto. I guess Crypto was on the planet Krypton. Declan Shalvey. That looks very Ramita Jr.-esque, in my opinion. And Christian Ward. I love Christian Ward stuff. Always with the bright colors. That's a good one. That is a good one. All 3 for a discount. Aquaman, he's got new powers. He's back. Aquaman, sometimes they start off strong and then they just dwindle and people don't keep up with reading. New powers, new mission. The king is back, baby. In the wake of the absolute power, Arthur Curry's powers have evolved to powerful new heights, and this is one king ready to use them to kick some serious butt. Mammoth water construct kaijus have emerged from each of the 7 seas, and only Aquaman's water warping abilities can stop them, but not if they kill the good king in the process. Enter Dragon Arthur's guide into the quest to unlock the secrets of the blue. Well, there's the green and the red, so now we got the blue. That's kind of cool. Who is writing this? Jeremy Adams, and John Tim's doing the art. So there's a lot of covers. We added a brand new one today. The Lotte one is really cool. I like the I'm guessing this is unfinished, and she's like, we're putting fish here and here and here. But that is a cool one. And Ivan Rice is good too. I like that. Ivan Rice had a good run with Jeff Johns. Started off really, really strong. Those first 4 issues, I really liked that Aquaman story. And a deep sea spot gloss foil. Maybe it'll have like bubbles on it, kind of thing. Who knows? There's a blank, and there is the foil, and you can get all, how many? 6 covers for 20% off. We did put the 1 in 25 LaRocca variant. If you want to go for all 8 covers, there you go. Nicely done, Salvador. And Justice League, The Atom. So again, everything's spinning out of DC All In, which is a really good read, and if you haven't picked it up, you should try and do that. So The Atom's getting a mini-series with Mike Perkins, who's a very good artist. Realistic style, if you're into that. But we added a new cover for that one, Perillo. I just saw it this morning. And did it not get shifted up? Oh no, it's right here. Lucio Perillo. There you go. So he's been added to the bundle as well. So the bundle's now increased in covers, so it increased in discount. So you've got 5 covers with a 20% discount. There's a foil one. Dan Mora one. Skip that. Dan Mora. And all right, Action Comics, continuing on. Got Ken Lashley, Sorry, Lashley and, well, that is it? Did Kevin? No, I mixed up on the title. That is definitely not Ken Lashley. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know. See, I make mistakes. They happen. We roll with them. We forgive ourselves for mistakes. Batgirl number 3. 2 covers. I do like the B cover better. Gives me a vibe of Dustin Nyan. I like the blurriness of the bright lights of the city in the background. It's a good cover. And Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is killer all the time. Jessica Fong covers. Obviously, the Jenny Frizzens are just stunning. Like, I guess it's the eyes. She's really locked down eyes, and they just kind of draw you in. But this one, the cover we just added to the site, Villalobos, looks like Poison Ivy may have a different love interest, because that's not Harley. That definitely is not Harley. And you've got the Sweater Weather cover. Going for a snowboardist, I suppose. And that's by Mahmoud Asrar. He used to do a lot of Marvel work. You can get all 4 covers for 15% off, and if you want to go for the 1 in 25, there you go. It's a nice one too. Poison Ivy covers have been great, and it's really helping to sell the books. Hopefully people are reading them. Birds of Prey number 17. One of our customers say that this writer is very good. I've been enjoying The Absolute Wonder Woman. You got an Acuna and an In-Hyuk Lee, all 3 if you want 10% off. Black Lightning has 2 covers, one of them by Sway. I'm a Sway fan. He's been doing less and less work, but pops up here and there. Wonder if it's by choice or not. JSA number 3, Jeff Lemire's run gets a Sweeney Boo variant and a Dustin Nyan variant. Let's click on Dustin's. Yeah. I still love seeing him more on Batman than anything else. And the Sweeney Boo. I remember her putting little pieces of this art on her Instagram page. Okay, and this is what we just added, Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum. It's a one-shot leading into, I think we get our first Fractured Lanterns. Witness the rise, the wrist, wrist. I hope that's a spelling mistake on their part. I just copied and pasted it. But the rise of the Fractal Lanterns following the events of the Silver Corps, a new era in Green Lantern mythology begins. So I think we can expect to see something happening here. Like, this character looks quite interesting. But there are only 3 covers. There's no ratio variants, unless they add something later. There's the B cover and a foil. So you can get all 3 for 10% off. Two-Face, we just went through our lunar box that showed up today for next week's releases, and Two-Face is on the docket. So number 2 is on the FOC. Christian Ward is writing it and doing the B covers. Shazam 19 gets a Mark Spears cover. Shazam, nobody's been buying this since Mark Waid left, which is disappointing for the series, but who knows? People might jump into Shazam again. Mr. Captain Marvel. DC versus Vampires World War V. Halfway through. Covers are great. I love the Deceased and the DC Vampires. I've only read parts, the beginnings. But again, I will get back to them eventually. Mark Spears, another DC. He's been doing a lot of DC covers. His Monster series is really kicking butt for helping him get extra work. And you got a Edgecurry. Anyway, 3 variant bundle. Batman Dark Patterns number 2. Interesting cover, eh? Oh, geez, those are all nails plugged in there. Yikes. That is dark. And that one is Martin Simmons, another dark. So this is a dark Superman or Batman tale. Let's get down here again. Batman and Robin number 17. I did like this cover. This was really cool. Clayface, perhaps? Let's see. Terran Arkham Tower, desperate to question Scarecrow about the recent plague of Memento killings. Oh yeah, Memento just appeared a little while ago, first appearance. Full-scale breakout of Arkham. Alright. So yeah, that's probably Clayface coming out. But cool cover nonetheless. Simone DeMeo and Dustin Nyan on Batman. It works. It just works. Fits perfect. Bundle if you want it. DC Horror Presents. You got 2 different covers. Little Batman number 3. And Justice League. Brave and the Bold number 29. Facsimile. Your foil. Your black and white. Blank if you want to sketch on your bundle, and your first appearance of the Teen Titans in a preview. Jim Starlin cover. You got your foil, you got your blank, and you got your bundle. 10% if you want all 3. All right, let's end it off with Marvel. Marvel boxes. Fantastic Four versus Galactus. So you got a Alex Ross cover, and I'm not sure who did that, but how awesome is it to have Silver Surfer and Galactus on a box? It's pretty awesome. Or, like I said, these boxes, they end up selling out quick at the distributor. So what we used to do was order one box and then when it sell out, order another one. But a lot of the times, almost all the time, we go to order another one and they are gone. So if you want these boxes, get a pre-order. It's the best way to do it. And I've already said it, omnibuses 30% off. That's huge on these 150. Oh, this one's only 125. So there you go, 87.50 to get the Silver Surfer omnibus. It's a good one, and you can get the variant cover if you want the John Buscema. And Marvel Fanfare. People pick up this every now and again, but the variant cover is a Frank Miller Captain America, so that's comparable if you look at his recent work. Strike Force Morituri omnibus. There you go. I thought I saw someone on Instagram post that number 7 has the first appearance of the robot from some sci-fi movie that's getting greenlit to be made. Anyway, from Innovation Comics, some, I don't know, old-timey TV show that's not going to be a movie. Anyway, someone told me that, or not someone told me, I saw that the first appearance of the robot is in issue 7 of this. Anyway, let's move on, right? Alien Paradiso. I like this cover because aliens don't normally come out the top. They always come out the middle, right? So that's an interesting take on it. Amazing Spider-Man, the deaths are continuing, and we get a 65-point deaths kind of one-shot spin-off. Avengers Assemble number 5 has a nice Villa-Lobos cover. Lobos, Exceptional X-Men. If you're a Kitty Pryde variant or fan, you might like that cover. They're still doing their homage covers. And yeah, there's the bundle of all 4. Save yourself 15%. Okay, what is that an homage of? I cannot put my finger on it, but I've seen that cover, and it's a good homage. I like it, but I cannot think of what the cover is. It always bugs me when you're like, I know it. It's a famous image. Conan. That's a Conan cover. There you go. Homage to Conan. Basil, how do you say that name? Basil Dua. That's a good one. I like it. And another one. I like this one too. Homage to the Better A Bill. It's a good one. But yeah, there's your bundle. Incredible Hulk 19 came out to, is it 19 or 20? 19? But the double-sized 800th issue. So here you go. You get that homage, the classic homage here. But I did like the Martin Simmons. There's a couple of Martin Simmons covers now that we've seen. And there's the homage. Not a big Todd Knock fan. But he gets a lot of work. Wolverine. I love this Phil Noto cover. The homage to Wolverine #1, Frank Miller. Oh, it's not Phil Noto, is it? Maybe it is. What did I say? Jones. Is it Joel Jones? Man, don't know what I'm talking about. There's a picture. I like it. There you go. And we just added this cover this morning, so you may not have seen it. Villalobos. Very Adam Hughes-like. Bundle of all three, if you like. Miles Morales. I like this homage. It's fun seeing Mr. Fantastic all twisty and like it's kind of like the webs. So yeah, big fan there. And I did like the C cover, Sarah Pacelli, who had a big, strong, like, look at that Venom beast, the big old tongue. Pacelli had a strong run with Bendis on Miles. All three if you want. Spirits of Vengeance. And this is a Greg Land variant right here of Herbie jumping out. That's the Wolverine homage, the Jim Lee homage cover. Or an homage to Jim Lee. Jakku got 3 covers. This should be moved up over here. Maybe we'll get to doing that. Storm #4 gets a David Nakayama cover, gets a Jessica Fong cover, and gets a Karen Darbo cover. But then there's the Fantastic Four homage, which is pretty cool. Doom crushing the Four. All right, Ultimate Wolverine #1. It's a 12-issue series. It's it'll sell well because people are really digging on Ultimate stuff right now. This Bermeo one, I don't think Bermeo gets the love he deserves. Every time he has a cover, and I'm like, people are gonna love this. Like the G.I. Joe cover that just came out, put some extras on the stand, and people bypass it. They go for the Sozomaker or the Frizen, but Bermeo is great. Lionel Yu, you got your Casanovas, and a bundle. We did put a 1/25 Steve Scrooge bundle and the Delato 1/50 bundle. That Delato's pretty cool. Who was doing a signing right here. Things are due January 4th or 7th. I can't remember what our due date is. It says it on the site when you go to make your orders. And Ultimate X-Men #9 sold out, second printing. There you go. If you missed it, you can try it here. What if Galactus transformed Moon Knight? Last week we had the Hulk and Gambit, and now we've got Moon Knight. 3 covers. Bundle. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #2. And we're getting another facsimile of Amazing Spider-Man 129. We still have copies from the last time it came out a couple of years back, but you do get a foil variant. So we probably won't order too many of this, but we will get some foils. But pre-order it, and we'll bring in whatever you need. Ultimate Spider-Man #13, Craven. You get a foil, and you've got a non-foil and a bundle. So that is the FOC with the CCB. Thank you for watching. If you watch it in fast forward, I don't care. As long as you're watching it, please like it. You know, I've been watching other videos and everyone's saying, like, subscribe, follow, share, do it. So, like, subscribe, follow, share. I gotta do some work because I'm here till 8 o'clock. I should probably eat some lunch so I don't collapse. But yeah, pre-order your comics. They're due, when do they do? December 2nd by 8 o'clock. It's a Monday. But you can put your order in well before Monday. You don't have to wait till the final minutes. Some people like doing that, and I'm wondering if it's just to cause me stress. Anyway, goodbye. Enjoy the day, everybody. whatever day it is you watch this.